Are you looking at investing in cryptocurrencies, but you don't know where to get started? I know exactly how you feel. I was there 6 years ago when I first started out in cryptocurrencies, and there was a lot less information then than there is now, which is a good thing and a bad thing. I know that when you first start, there's information overload. You just want to understand, how do I buy it? What do I do with it once I buy it? How do I protect my assets? And I know that it can cause a lot of overwhelm and frustration as well. You want to avoid what you hear about the scams, and you want to avoid investing in bad opportunities that go the wrong way. I completely get it. So in this short video, I'll cover 3 things that you must know before even looking at investing in the space. And this will help you to avoid making the mistakes that most new people do. Currencies, the typical thing that most investors will do, the default thing, is ask the question, how do I buy? And the reality is, this is why most people fail. It's because they're jumping a few steps ahead, and they're not understanding some of the fundamentals before they do purchase. And this is why it's very easy to fall over, to lose your crypto, to get involved in scams, etc, etc. So here's 3 tips for you that will help you when moving into the space. The first thing is safety. Now, this is one of the most underrated things. It doesn't sound exciting, but this is what will be the difference between you actually making money and not, and the difference between losing it and holding possession of your wealth. So what you want to do here is just ensure that you know how to safely manage your assets, how they're protected, and depending on which asset you're going to buy, knowing how to store it effectively. If you purchase, you go ahead and buy it, but you don't know how to store it effectively, the worst thing that can happen is that you lose your asset, or maybe you leave it on an exchange and the exchange gets hacked. There's a number of mistakes that you can make here, and that's what you want to completely avoid, and what I call take out the unnecessary risks that most people are making. You can completely eliminate 90% of the risks that are out there just by understanding some fundamentals and have some protocols in place around the safety aspect. The second tip here is you want to know what your exit point is before you even enter. Now, what I find is most people will jump in, they'll buy loads of crypto, they'll watch the market fly like it has been recently, and then tank like it no doubt will, because markets all go through cycles, and not know how to take profits. The easy thing to do is buy. It's much more difficult to sell. So you want to have these in place before you actually go ahead and even think about investing. And the next thing that you want to do if you are looking to purchase any cryptocurrencies is you want to know what it is that you're actually buying. So it's very easy just to follow what most people say and buy this asset, buy that asset. But if you don't actually understand what you're investing into and why, then you're going to get inconsistent results. You're going to invest into scams, and that's absolutely not what you want. So having these fundamentals in place, knowing how to assess the projects and look through the team, etc., have the safety, but also have the investment strategies in place, is what's going to get you the success that you want in the market. So before even looking to buy, this is a great place to start. If you want to learn more about this, feel free to shoot us a message. Just hit the message button below, and we can open up a discussion to see how we can help you, and we'll share some insight and guidance to make sure that you don't become part of the statistic of people who are losing their wealth through making poor investment decisions, not managing their assets safely, not knowing what to buy, or even how to get started. So check on in, and myself or one of the team will share some insight and give you some guidance on this, so you can get started safely and start capitalizing and actually unlocking and accessing this wealth that's there to be had, as I'm sure you can see on data, and no doubt that's why you're watching this video right now. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I look forward to hearing from you soon.